girls and boys, welcome back. This is the week of May 10th through the 14th, and this is day 1. Let's review the items you're going to need before we get going. Here we have our name tag, along with the dry erase marker. We're going to be practicing writing some of our numbers, so the number sheets 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Place those in plastic sleeves, and we'll be using dry erase markers practicing our numbers. And those are the only items you need for the whole time we're together. Let's go ahead and get your name tag, dry erase marker, and take your time writing your name. And when you're through, hold it up. I know it takes you a little bit longer than me. You're welcome to put the video on pause. Let's see what yours looks like. Nice work. We have been practicing letters all year long, and what's nice is we went from A to Z 2 different times, and now we get to review all the letters of the alphabet. Does anyone know how many letters there are in the alphabet? 26. Yep, you're right, 26. Let's go ahead and clap to 26, and then we'll review all the letters. We're going to clap as we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 letters in the alphabet. When I hold this up, I want to hear you say the letter. X. Y. Go as fast as me. Z. G. N. V. U. I. A. B. E. O. C. F. L. T. R. W. M. S. J. P. Q. H. K. And D. I know that's not easy when we go that fast, but I'm trying to have you learn how to say them very quickly. And so that's a great practice. You can play that video over as you get faster and faster. Even turn the volume off if you want to just practice without hearing me. Let's go ahead and pull out our first number sheet, and we're starting with 0 apples. It's a crate that has no apples inside. Let's get our dry erase marker, start at the dot, and you simply go around 0. Means nothing. There are no apples in that crate. No apples. It's less than 1. 0. Now we're going to turn the sheet over, and here we have 1 apple. I see 1 apple. Start on the dot and pull straight down. 1. 1. This is 1. We're going to go to the next sheet. I see 2 apple blossoms. 1, 2. Start at the dot, go around, slide down, and across. slide around, and at the bottom you go straight across. Around, slide across, and then you go straight to the right on the bottom. Let's do one more. Nice work. The next one we have 3 apple seeds. 1, 2, 3. Start at the dot and follow the dots around and around again. Go around, stop, around, stop, around, around. I like making a 3. I think that's fun. When you turn it this way, it reminds me of a bird in flight. And the last number we're going to work on right now is the number 4. I see 4 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 apples in a basket. Start on the dot, down, across, and then a straight line down. Down, across, straight line down. Down, across, straight line down. Down, across, straight line down. You're coming along well with your numbers. One of my favorite books is called Amazing Grace, and this is by Mary Hoffman and Caroline Birch. This is a book about a little girl who has a great imagination, and I know many of you have great imaginations too. And we're going to find out what she likes to do when she puts her thinking cap on and she imagines herself in a make-believe land. So here we go. We have the title page, and you can see she's dressed up in costumes. I think costumes help us with our imagination. Grace was a girl who loved stories. She didn't mind if they were read to her or told to her or made up in her own head. She didn't care if they were in books or movies or out of Nana's long memory. Grace just loved stories. After she heard them, and sometimes while they were still going on, Grace would act them out. And she always gave herself the most exciting parts. Grace went into battle as Joan of Arc and wore a wicked web as a Nancy the Spider. Look how intimidating she looks there. One day, Grace's teacher said they would be having a play titled Peter Pan. You may have heard of that. Grace knew who she wanted to be. When she raised her hand, Raj said, "You can't be Peter. That's a boy's name." But Grace kept her hand up. She's not discouraged, is she? "You can't be Peter Pan," whispered Natalie. "He isn't black." But Grace kept her hand up. "All right," said the teacher. "Lots of you want to be Peter Pan. So we'll have auditions next week to choose parts." She gave them words to learn. When Grace got home, she seemed sad. What's the matter?" asked Ma. "Raj said I can't be Peter Pan because I'm a girl." "Peter Pan because I'm a girl? That just shows what Raj knows," said Mom. "A girl can be Peter Pan if she wants to." Grace cheered up. Then later, she remembered something else. "Natalie said I can't be Peter Pan because I'm black," she said. Ma looked angry. But before she could speak, Nana said, "It seems that Natalie is another one who doesn't know anything. You can be anything you want if you put your mind to it." On Saturday, Nana took Grace into the city. In the afternoon, they caught a bus and train into town. Nana took Grace to a grand theater. The sign outside read, Rosalie Wilkins, she's in Romeo and Juliet, and sparkling lights. Are we going to the ballet, Nana? Asked Grace. We are, honey. But first, I want you to look at this picture. Grace looked up and saw a beautiful young ballerina in a tutu. Above the dancer it said, Stunning New Juliet. That one is little Rosalie from back home in Trinidad, said Nana. Her granny and I grew up together on the island. She's always asking me if I would like a ticket. So this time, I said yes. After the ballet, Grace played the part of Juliet, dancing around her room in her imaginary tutu. I can be anything I want, she thought. On Monday, the class met for auditions to choose who was best for each part. When it was Grace's turn to be Peter, she knew exactly what to do and all the words to say. She'd been Peter Pan all weekend. She took a deep breath and imagined herself flying. When it was time to vote, the class chose Raj to be Captain Hook and Natalie to be Wendy. There was no doubt who would be Peter Pan. Everyone voted for Grace. You were fantastic, whispered Natalie. The play was a big success, and Grace was an amazing Peter Pan. After it was all over, she said, I feel as if I could fly all the way home. You probably could, said Ma. Yes, said Nana. If Grace put her mind to it, she can do anything she wants. The end. I think there's an important lesson to be learned here. Grace did not give up when she was told that she wasn't the right person for the part of Peter Pan, or she wasn't the right color. She tried her best, and in the end, she actually got what she had hoped for because she worked really hard, and other people had an open mind also about what was possible for Grace. I hope you enjoyed this story, and make sure that you go to the link below in the description box and watch the homework video. Bye-bye.